Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Alexis Bellino claimed the RHOC cast has a strategy to get Tamra Judge off of season 20. The return of Alexis Bellino to the Real Housewives of Orange County was supposed to be a nostalgic treat, a reunion with one of the franchise's most glamorous golden era stars. Instead, it ignited a wildfire that shows no signs of slowing. With season 20 underway, Alexis is coming in hot, insisting there is more going on behind the curtain than viewers realize. And according to her, the cast has allegedly formed a covert strategy designed to take down one person, Tamra Judge. If the accusation is true, the stakes are seismic. Tamra has spent years positioning herself as the show's alpha presence, thriving on her ability to dominate a scene, reshape alliances, and wield drama like a weapon. But Alexis claims her castmates are tired of the chaos and ready to orchestrate a mutiny. And she says she has receipts. Alexis first dropped the bombshell during a conversation with friends shortly before filming resumed. Rumors were swirling that she rejoined the cast in a limited but important capacity, making brief appearances that would build toward something more. But by her account, once she stepped into the RHOC universe again, she immediately felt hostility simmering in the air. She insists it wasn't random. It wasn't spontaneous. It was strategy. According to Alexis, several cast members have been discussing ways to minimize Tamra's screen time, undermine her alliances, and ultimately ensure Bravo loses interest in keeping her around for future seasons. The alleged plan, Alexis says, is subtle: isolate Tamra socially, challenge her credibility, and push her into behavior that production might deem unmanageable. If Tamra can be painted as the show's liability instead of its spark, the group believes she can be replaced. It's a bold claim, especially coming from a woman once considered Tamra's closest frenemy. Alexis says she noticed a shift during early group outings. Conversations would pause when Tamra entered the room. Jokes became loaded. Compliments turned into thinly veiled critiques. And while passive aggression is practically a second language in Orange County, Alexis felt the timing was too precise to ignore. She claims that after one notoriously tense night, another cast member pulled her aside and warned her to stay out of the way because the plan is already in motion. The plan, as she describes it, is as theatrical as it is ruthless. Alexis claims some castmates are working overtime to rekindle the most negative aspects of Tamra's reputation. They allegedly hope to reignite old grudges, drag forgotten scandals back into the spotlight, and position Tamra as the franchise's perennial antagonist. Worse yet, Alexis claims the group hopes to push Tamra into meltdown territory so producers will see her as more trouble than she's worth. Ironically, this mirrors Tamra's own long-standing strategy: isolate, confront, and conquer. But if Alexis is telling the truth, this time Tamra is the target, not the general. Of course, no RHOC narrative is complete without a twist, and Alexis' role in this story may be more complicated than she admits. Her return has reopened old wounds, particularly surrounding their ex-husband, Jim Bellino. Tamra and Shannon Beater once publicly mocked Jim's legal troubles, sparking a costly defamation lawsuit. The presence of Jim's ex-wife back in the cast only intensifies speculation that Alexis' involvement is less accidental disruption and more deliberate chess move. Some even theorize Alexis is leveraging behind-the-scenes vulnerability to secure her own foothold on season 20. When pressed to name names, Alexis reportedly declined, saying that anyone watching this season would be able to figure it out. But she suggested the strategy does not come from Bravo or production. Instead, she claims it's a grassroots effort from within the cast itself, fueled by resentment and exhaustion. The women have supposedly decided that Tamra's era is over, and they don't intend to let her leave on her own terms. But if there truly is a coordinated push to remove her, it won't be without resistance. Tamra has always thrived on confrontation. She is one of the most formidable tacticians the franchise has ever produced. If she senses a coup forming, she will not go quietly. Tamra's relationships with Shannon, Heather, and much of the newer cast fluctuate unpredictably, but few people in reality television understand the mechanics of survival as intimately as she does. She has rebuilt more alliances than some housewives have made in their lifetimes. She has returned from cast exile once before. And she knows that the audience's loyalty often matters more than a castmate's whisper campaign. Alexis claims, therefore, may trigger the very opposite effect her alleged strategists intend. They may embolden Tamra. And when Tamra is emboldened, the consequences are rarely quiet. Yet the most fascinating part of Alexis' allegation is the way it reframes the show's power dynamics. For years, fans have watched Tamra sharpen narratives, position enemies as villains, and choreograph chaos that keeps cameras rolling. Even her worst conflicts often benefited her. More drama means more screen time. But if season 20 becomes a battle of subtlety over spectacle, Tamra could find herself in unfamiliar territory. And Alexis, whether intentionally or not, has become the unexpected messenger delivering the warning. Why speak out now? According to Alexis, she's not trying to start another war. She claims she simply feels obligated to tell the truth about what she believes is happening. But some fans think Alexis may be playing her own game. A return to full-time status would be easier if she establishes herself as a whistleblower, a narrative fulcrum who forces the season's drama into motion. If that's her plan, it's working. Already the fandom is divided. Team Tamra supporters believe Alexis is trying to provoke chaos to guarantee herself storylines. Meanwhile, others believe something darker is brewing within the cast. If multiple women truly want Tamra gone, season 20 could mark a complete power restructure in Orange County. For now, Tamra has remained relatively quiet about Alexis' comments, a silence that only intensifies curiosity. Whether she's choosing to ignore the noise or quietly assembling a counterattack remains to be seen. But no one believes she's unaware. Tamra has built a career on reading the room, and this room is about to erupt. Season 20 looks less like a reunion and more like a chessboard, and Alexis may have just moved her first piece. Whether she did so to warn Tamra or to bait her is the real mystery. Either way, Orange County hasn't been this explosive in years. The only guarantee is that someone is going home after season 20. But just who that is remains the million-dollar question. And Alexis Bellino seems determined to make sure the world knows the game is already underway.